Why would I care about the Virginia Declaration of Rights? I'm not from Virginia. I wasn't born in the 1700s. I'm not fully Caucasian, and I'm not a man. But the more I learn about U.S. history, the more I realize that the Virginia Declaration of Rights affects me every day. Yesterday, when I woke up in an alternate universe where important documents like the Virginia Declaration of Rights didn't exist, I walked to school really excited because I'd just bought a new smartphone. Unfortunately, my classmate Chuck stole it from me, but the teacher didn't do anything. I went home that night in tears, but I thought that at least I'd get a good night's rest, just as usual. Instead, at around midnight, my neighbors invited all of their friends over for a loud, drunken party, and I didn't get any sleep. Fortunately, the next day was Saturday, and since I was really tired, I decided to sit on the couch and watch TV. But before the first commercial break, the police broke down my door and arrested me because someone reported that a blonde robbed the 7-Eleven down the street. But I'm not even blonde. I'm blue. So why, in real life, do I go to school with my brand new smartphone and not worry about it getting stolen? Why do I get to sleep without noise pollution? Why do I get to buy a gun when I turn 18? Why do I get to choose to work at In-N-Out instead of McDonald's? All of these rights are either enumerated or implied in the U.S. Constitution. The idea of natural rights that transcend the power of the monarchy originated during the Enlightenment, and now those natural rights include everything from life, liberty, property, privacy, self-defense, the pursuit of happiness, and a lot more than I can't even think of right now. One of the reasons these rights are protected today is the drafting of the Virginia Declaration of Rights. The Declaration was drafted by George Mason in 1776, and it's most notable probably for its influence in Fourth Amendment protection against warrantless searches, and its very clear definition of a militia. However, since the Declaration was drafted about a month before Thomas Jefferson began writing the U.S. Declaration of Independence, it served as a very strong model for Jefferson as he described the fundamental values of the U.S. government. And many of its provisions were also adapted into the Constitution and its Bill of Rights, which affect us all today. So remember to thank the Virginia Declaration of Rights every time your classmate doesn't steal your smartphone.